Dear friends, welcome to Shiva's World. I'll be sharing lots of tech stuff here. I hope this will help a lot of you. Stay tuned and subscribe my channel. Today's topic is all about Snowflake. So let's get started. Learn Snowflake Snowpipe. So what is it? Snowflake provides a data loading tool to drive our updates. Snowpipe is used to load the data from an ingestion queue such as S3 or blob into a Snowflake tables. It is a continuous process. The ingestion process is automated using Snowpipe. What does it mean? So whenever you upload a file into S3 bucket or a blob storage, the data into the file will automatically come and loads into the Snowflake table using the Snowpipe. And you don't need to run anything anytime. So it will automatically trigger, the Snowpipe will automatically trigger the process and load the data from the table, from the files into the tables. Okay, so in real case scenario, how it is going to use, I will going to explain it using MySQL, Python, AWS S3 bucket and Snowflake. The objective is scenario. Let me explain the scenario like this. There is a census data, and that is data. The data is loading into the MySQL tables. So MySQL is a landing zone. Fetch the data from MySQL and store the data into the Snowflake tables. There are three phases involved in it. One, extract the data from MySQL to a text file using Python, and phase 2, upload the text file into the S3 bucket using Python. And the phase 3 final stage, the data ingestion from text file to Snowflake table using Snowpipe. So quickly let's get started. First of all, create a MySQL table and insert the data. For that, I have already created required information. So I'm just going to create a table such as census data. Here we have a sequence number, device ID, voltage, current, temperature, and capture date and flag. I will explain about the flag later. So this census data, it is nothing but it is a sensor which is in flight cockpit. Okay, let me run this to create the table. Table already exists. Okay, table created. Insert the data here. Okay, now let's see the data is available or not. Yes, we have 5 records with the respective values. Now create a Python program to read the data and write it into a file. Okay, let's go to the Python program. I have already created the Python program and I will explain you step by step how you can do it. It is pretty simple and I can help you with the code as well. Here if you can see, these are the libraries that I've used, and I've created a SQL connection to fetch the data from the tables. Here is my here is AWS S3 credentials. And this is the function. Definition, upload to S3. I have created this definition by giving 3 variables or 3 inputs. So Boto3 is a library that I'm going to use, and I'm going to use S3 client from AWS by providing the access key and security key, and I want to upload s3.upload file to which the file name, bucket name, and the S3 file name. If it is uploaded successfully, then you'll get this upload success message, and you can use exceptions to catch the errors. Now, step 1, read the last processed sequence number. So see, if you want to load the data for the first time, there is no problem. You can read the data and store this information into a text file and then push that into S3 bucket. But what about the second time? Once you load first batch, like up to 5 records, then the next time you should have to capture only the records from 6. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So in order to achieve that, what I'm doing, I am saying this sequence number value into a specific text file, so that whenever my Python program runs, the text file will automatically update it using the latest sequence number. Okay, so as I'm running it for the first time, there should not be any text file available. So that's why I'm going to check whether I have this text file or not. So if I have this text file, then it will get the value within the file. If there is no text file available, then it will simply start with 0. So I am using this 0 here. I am taking fetching the table data where sequence number greater than 0. That means you are going to get starts from 1. Once you get the data, you hold it into the latest records. From the latest records, you just fetch the updated sequence number. In our case, it is 5. Okay, so it is here. Now step 4, what we are doing here, we are appending a file name to the records, and we are using this file name to upload into S3. Here I am using vitals underscore base and the current timestamp.csv file. So I generate this file and loading the records that are which are new and pushing it to the S3. Step 5, check if the records exist or not. If the count of the records greater than 0, then run this upload underscore AWS. Otherwise, it will print no new records. So we are providing file name, Snowpipe bucket name, and the Snowpipe file name. That's it. Step 2, S3 bucket. So create an S3 bucket. I'm going to create Snowpipe. Today's date, 28/01/23. Keep remaining as it is. Create bucket. So we are creating bucket. Load the data into S3. Copy it and use the file name here, bucket name here. Okay. Now go to Snowflake. This step we'll do it later. Now come to create a table in Snowflake. Create external stage, copy command. All this we'll do one by one. First create the copy command, and then create a external stage using which is pointing to our S3 bucket. And create a table see if there is any data in the table. No data, right? And now create a pipe using the pipe name and use auto ingestion equal to true. That means whenever a new file comes into the bucket, the pipe will automatically read the data and loads into the table. Means it is automatically ingested, and copy that information into this table from this external stage using this file format. Okay. Done. So here is the important step. Once you create this pipe, click on show pipe, then you will get the notification channel information. Copy this, go to your bucket, go to properties. You need to enable event notifications so that the S3 will automatically inform Snowflake that hey, there is a new file available. Okay. Snowpipe S3 integration. All objects, yes. SQS queue. Okay, enter the SQS ARN. Okay, save changes. Successfully created. Now the final step, run the Python program to load the data from MySQL to Snowflake tables. See the magic? We do not have any information in this table as of now, right? First, once I run this code, if it is get succeeded, then within fraction of minutes or let's say seconds, you'll get the data into the Snowflake table. Let us run this. Uploaded successfully, last processed ID is 5. Okay, so as I said, this file was not available earlier. Now if you go to that particular folder, you can see the file is just now created and saved the last processed BMS ID, sequence ID, right? Now let us go and check in our S3. Oh, there is no file. How come? Don't worry. Here is the file. And it's time to check here. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we did it. Good. Now check for the second possible scenario. So no, we are going to add few more records. Okay, maybe 3 records. So now we have total 8 records. Now our Python program should pick only these 3 records and create a new text file, push it into S3, and Snowpipe should pick up those 3 records from the file and load it into the table. Let us run our code again. Wow, it's pretty fast, yeah. Superb. No. Let's see. Strange. So let us see. us try again one more time. There it is. So what I was trying to do earlier is I'm just checking the copy command, because we were using the copy command here to load the data, right? So I was just checking, is there any copy command that was failed? So there is no copy command failed, and now it took a little amount of time, maybe around 2 to 3 minutes, to load the data from S3 to Snowflake. It's not in the same case when we load the data for the first time, right? That's at the end of the video, guys. Thank you. If you have any doubts, please comment below.